What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? All right. Welcome to 606 Garage. And this is just the biggest mess in the world. What's up, YouTube? So if you caught my last video, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for commenting. Back to this thing. Now, this car is not worth fixing. I don't care. I like the car. Something's drawing me to this car. I'm gonna fix the car. Let me show you how I'm gonna fix it. Now, to me, given where the rust is, even with a full floor plan, that's still not going to be a good fix. Now, it needs a full floor plan. But given how the Torx box up there is rotted off, the whole corner is rotted off, there's a lot of structure that's needed here. Let's go check this out. All right, now I've been grinding and cutting on this, but I pretty much cut this whole section out of a Mustang. I have a 91 GT. Now I'm gonna splice. I've got to prep this thing up, clean the edges up so I can get a measurable cut. So I can cut the inside out the same way. I cut all this out. Now this is where my splice is. I'm gonna drill all these pop rivets out, and I'm gonna drill them out on that car over there, and I'm gonna remove the floor pan and this inner structure right here and weld this back to the existing rocker. I'm going to splice it right here. That way, because I'm good up to here. I'm bad up to here on that car. So this is where I want to start, looking about a ½ an inch past that weld seam right now. Now I'm going to measure it on the other car because this panel may differ. You know, a lot of things changed from 1983 to 1991. I'm going to remove this. I'm in the process of removing this right now, and I got most of the frame rail removed. But I'm going to reuse this Torx box. And I'm going to have it, it's going to be pretty much cut a decent straight line through here. And I'm going to cut that off that car right there. And we're going to weld this in. Now I'm going to have a ½ inch lap joint around this, around the back. This is going to be butt welded. Plug welded. All this is going to be butt welded. Now this is going to be coming down a little bit farther. The one difference in the floor pan is this. The 83 does not have this indentation right here, so I had to do a little flattening out there. But get this, you know, trimmed all the way around, and I'll have a ½ inch lip all the way around through here. And then this right here is all going to be butt welded up solid. I'll just take a grinder and grind like a chamfer on it, both sides. That way I can get full penetration front to back. And then I just need to clean up the thing, weld it back down to the existing frame rail, and put a coating on this floor pan. It's going to be done. Now this, I think this is going to take me 2 or 3 days to get this completed. I don't know. Got a late start today. Mostly I'm just going to be working on getting this front frame piece off here. And then we'll start measuring. And I need to drill these out and get this lip off here. That way it's not too wide. I almost thought about leaving it just for the strength, like add an extra strip of metal. But I thought, sure as the world I do that. It won't fit right. It's going to look awful. But who knows? And, you know, nothing's ever done until it's done. So, and I may still stick with that plan and just grind me a few places and weld straight to that. Who knows? But that's where we're at with this. I feel like this is the best repair for it. It's just, you know, stuff I had. This was an extremely clean car that I cut this off of. It just had a lot of damage on the passenger side. But other than that, I'm going to get busy with that. If I can successfully get this in here, welded up, seam sealed the way I want it. Like I said, this is going to be a race car. Nothing spectacular. But I want the car sound, I want the car sturdy, and I want the car safe. You know, honestly, I feel like it was almost sturdy enough for as fast as I was going to make it anyway. But this will make a good, clean repair. I think it'll be fine. And that's in my opinion, too. Somebody's going to disagree. And that's fine. So once I get the floorboard in, I want to finish up my Bondo work here on the quarters. Finish grinding the rest of this off. Fix my dent on the roof. And we're going to do the poor man's body work done to it. Because like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of money on this car. But I can tell you with these 4 cans, and it's going to take at least 2 more cans of this. I wanted the Sunrise Red. They don't sell it in a gallon. But that's okay. I can get it in there, and you can't clear coat over this stuff. So what's going to happen is I am going to strip the shell, and because it's going to be the worst part, there's a ton of paint on this car. I mean a ton of paint on this car. I'll get this, get everything, and now mind you, I'll have to spend another $100 on this stuff right here alone. This $15 a quart. I bought a gallon of acetone. I need to do some research on some hardener, and yeah, finish up a little bit of body work here. Put another skim of my gold body filler on there, and get this in paint, because I really need to get this car outside. I need to get a motor in it, get the car outside, get it to where she runs and drives up and down the road. It ain't got to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. But yeah, let's get started again. All right, guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut this piece out right here. That way I can make a sure, decent template for my patch. So how's it going right now? Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure I have all the rust cut out of it. Finish clean and vacuum this up. Finish trimming up my finish trimming up my patch panel, and then we're going to start fitting it up. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. I got a lot done today in a very short amount of time. I really got about what time is it? I don't know what time it is. It must be 6. I probably got about 4 hours in this today. But it's hard to maneuver a big piece of metal like this and get it all trimmed up. I've had it in and out of the car probably 50 times. That's an exaggeration, probably 55 times. So, anyway, I finally got trimmed up, fitting where it needs to be. Now I gotta go back in and fill in the blanks. But like I said, I'm very comfortable with this repair. It's going to be strong, and I will plate it in a couple places while I've got it out. I got to put my Torx box back on the front. I've got it cut off. It's ready to go back on there. And then we will get the front bumper off this thing. I'll finish getting the frame around the strut tire out. We'll get it slammed in there, polished back in, welded back in, whatever. And, yeah. I'll get a front suspension together for it, cleaned up, painted, whatever. I gotta get some spring isolators. I've got a new set of struts for it. And that 86 GT down there has got like new rotors and brakes and stuff on it. So I'm gonna probably rob them off that 86 GT. And, you know, I was gonna buy some, but I'll save everywhere I can right now. You know, money's tight. Money's tight for everybody right now. It's just that time of year. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll have some more content for you tomorrow as I will continue to work on this car. I hate to stop now that I'm rolling pretty good. And that was the biggest thing with this car, was that rust. It just gave me the worst anxiety. But now that we're past that, it's time to get rolling. Peace.